Hello Internet, welcome back! My name's Hazel and we are gonna do some more Don't Starve from Hazel and the Games, a YouTube channel. And we have got plans. Oh yes, we've got plans. The question is, which of our plans are we gonna go with? The way I see it, option 1 is mission beekeeping. We make a beekeeper hat, we make a butterfly net, and we go do that, which would be spectacular. However, I'm going to need 9 pieces of silk for that, and I have 5. So, that kind of does in auction beekeeping. I did, however, promise some farms, and I think we can do another drying rack. So, we got some charcoal here, 3 pieces of charcoal, and we can do our first drying rack. I guess I don't need to farm all that much to get that up. I thought that was going to have to be a big adventure. It was going to be a really big deal, and nope, not so much. Food, drying rack. Oh, I need 3 pieces. I guess it's still not that big of a deal. I have grass. We should get some more grass, though. So the drying rack, not gonna be a big deal. The farm, though, we're gonna need at least 6 pieces of manure per farm. Bunch of rocks. I do think I have rocks here somewhere. 21 pieces of rocks. Rocks should be fine. And we're gonna make the improved farm, folks, because it does not cost that much more than the basic farm, and I really don't see why we would make one that does not grow food as fast. So, tons of grass, manure. We're gonna make some farms. It's gonna be wonderful. I'm gonna leave my food right in the crock pot there. If you did not know, until you harvest food from your crock pot, it will not begin to go bad. You can leave it there as long as you want, and it will not be a problem. Let's get this carrot. I'm going to eat that, just because I don't want it in my inventory. One other thing I should not forget to do is make more log armor. I have already made that, so I should be able to make it again with no problems. Just 2 pieces of rope, and then we can put on some more armor, because we are naked, folks. We are not very protected. What did I want? Rope? 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece. I know what I'm doing. 2 pieces. 2 pieces of... And then tons of manure. It's going to be a very classy episode, filled with lovely smelling things. Fire. Done. Sort of. Okay. I have too much stuff. I have too much stuff. I can't handle it. It's too much. Not doing good. But we can certainly dump. Let's try another piece of meat. Let's just put some food in the chest and hope I don't forget about it and let it rot. This is an ever-present problem, both in game and in real life. I'd ideally like to have 3 drying racks. What do I need for another one? What do we need? More grass. I should probably take my shovel. Got a shovel? Good. Good shovel. Shovel lots. Great. Because we need to expand a grass farm, which is going to be digging up more grass and fertilizing it again. So on top of the 6 pieces of shit that we're going to need for each farm, we're also going to need one for every new piece of grass that we plant, and we've got a whole bunch that we haven't even fertilized yet. As you can see, it is not yet in the situation we want it to be in. Let's not forget to murder the bunnies. It's really a ritual. Can't do without the bunny murdering. Because not only is it fun and delicious, and not very polite, it saves inventory space, so it's a win for everybody. That rock's been there forever. I just let that rock exist. Think I should take it out? No. We need to find manure. Manure is first priority here. Let us space. Look at all this food. I'm in great shape. I don't think we're gonna starve, folks. I do think I'm gonna die. Not see. Whoa! Whoa! No! Whoa! No! Alright, so manure gathering might be a tiny bit problematic, because these beefalo are in their special time. Special time of their beefalo lives, where when one beefalo loves another beefalo very much, their asses glow bright red, and they become a little bit aggressive. So we're still going to get the manure, we're still going to make at least 1 farm, but we're going to have to be very careful about how we do this. I have a lot of bunny traps. Maybe I'm going to stop picking them up so that because I don't really need any more bunnies right now. And I don't want to use up all the durability of my bunny traps. Should, however, be picking that grass. I did promise that we'd do that. Are these ones in heat? Did the herds go into heat separately? Nope, they're all having their special time. I want to be very careful here. Very careful. Don't mind me. I'm just a janitor. Just cleaning up. It's gonna be just fine. Just fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's cool. You don't want that back, believe me. need one more. We can't. Just hang in there, folks. Hang in there. All right. Same thing as the koala friend. Shoot, grab it and run. Run. Oh, see, those ones are cool. Those ones they're bros. All right. So we're heading back. Hopefully we got enough grass. I think I need one more piece of cut grass to make that farm, which is kind of unfortunate. I bet we can find it. I bet we can manage that. I hope we can manage that. We will be fertilizing none of this today because we just barely got enough manure for our farm. Farming is, like I think I said this in a previous episode, it's not really my favorite thing to do in-game just because it takes a really long time for anything to grow. It does not grow during dusk, and you can continually feed it food to make it grow, to make it grow faster, but it's, I don't know, it doesn't work really well in the winter either. Winter also needs consistent amounts of manure to fertilize it. And it's just more work than it's really worth. I mean, it gives you all sorts of different kinds of food, which is crazy. I mean, you get eggplants and eggplants and carrots and eggplants. Well, there's a lot more variety in that, but right now I'm stuck on eggplants. Should make some eggplants. Stuff. They don't stack really well is what I'm saying. You get a whole bunch of different kinds of food, and they're really hard to store. And it's just not really worth it to me. Basic farm, no, we want the improved farm. Alchemy engine. That is the new farm thing. That's our new farm theme song. So now we can finally plant the seeds instead of just using them for dental hygiene. And that will eventually grow into a thing. Done. Sorted. I should probably take up the fire. We'll grab a little more wood tomorrow so we don't run out of things to burn. And go for drying rack and let a plot number 3. Which is going to be more grass and some charcoal. I can burn down stuff any old time, but I'm running really low on grass. Let's explore to the south here on a grass digging mission. That sounds like fun. I should also eat. I left food. I know I had meatballs. I had meatballs. Where am I? Eat the meatballs. Delicious. I'm gonna leave that. I'll harvest that. That's meaty stew, which is great. And dump some morsels into my pot to save them for later. Alright. Go grab some grass. Grab some grass. Grab some grabby grass. As soon as it is morning. There's still really not a lot to do at camp during the night, aside from milking pigs. Anybody up for a board game? Anybody? I guess I could be talking about more things other than just this game, because, you know, if I continue to monologue on the intricacies of gathering grass for an entire game day, which is about 8 minutes in length, in case you were curious, this probably won't go all that well. So, I present you an opportunity to vote on any new games that you would like to see played next, after this goes the way it will eventually go, because I'm not actually that good at this game. Options are pretty much anything. I'm not real good at first-person shooters, simply because I can't aim to save my life. But anything RPG-like, puzzle games, strategy games. The big thing I really want to do, that I'm kind of excited for, regardless of whether or not people actually vote on seeing it, is something I'm going to call Derpcraft 2, where I pick up StarCraft again and attempt to play through the single-player campaign, and then you guys can give me advice, help me out, and laugh at me as I try and figure out what I'm doing. I have about as much experience in StarCraft as your mom. I've played a little bit of it, so I know how to make units. I have a very vague idea of what about 10% of units do, and I know how to move them, and that's all I got. That's it. I know nothing about build orders, strategies, map types, what most of the units do, and how to use any of them. So I will be extremely proud of myself if I can just make it through the single-player campaign. I bet with your guys' help, I bet we can do a little bit better than that. Maybe eventually one day do some multiplayer. Get a little squished, but I think that would be fun. Grass? We got grass. We got 10 grass. 1 over 20. Can you do that? We need another inventory slot. What can we get rid of? I like all this. I guess I'm gonna burn down more stuff. I don't really need this stuff. Not mandatory. Look at this. This guy left me twigs. Look at all these. So polite of him. That was a very nice thing. You're gonna see me. Oh, did I break my shovel? My shovel is toast. I think it should make a really loud snapping sound when it breaks. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep thinking I lost it. Grass. All this grass. I've almost forgotten what we were gonna do with the grass. Was it we were gonna do a dry rub? Was that it? Was that our plan? I think so. We need grass for a lot of stuff, and it stacks up to 30 or 40, I think, so not hard to find whatsoever. What I am going to do here is I'm going to just stack up to 20 pieces of grass tuft, because after that it's going to get kind of complicated and problematic for the inventory, and we're just going to head back. Get all that planted, throw that single piece of manure on a single another tuft of grass to get it fertilized. It would probably be smart of me to be doing this with berry bushes instead of grass tufts. At least berries I can eat. But you know what? We're low on berries. Alright, that's all we can hold. That's all we can hold. Got a little bit of extra time, so why don't we pick... Let's just drop that. Pick a couple of rocks before we head back. Just to get our rock supply up a little bit more, make sure we don't run out of flint. For the record, rock and flint are both finite resources in the overworld. You get spawned with X amount of them, and once you've gathered them all, there will be no more. But in the caves, in the underground things they added in a fairly recent patch, there are earthquakes, and earthquakes will generate new rocks, flint, and that kind of thing. We will eventually go into the caves, assuming that I live that long. No guarantees on that front. It would be pretty interesting, though, if we did. See what's down there. I've heard stories of bunny men, I've heard stories of all sorts of crazy things, and I'd really... No! No! I'm the janitor! I'm the janitor! Don't worry about it! No! Oh no! Oh dear! Alright, forget the manure. Forget the koala footprint. Forget everything. We're going home. We're going home. They are in a bad mood, and I'm just not even gonna try. Not until they're ready to apologize. I'm their leader. I don't know what they're thinking. Alright, so let's plant a large load of grass. Not on the road. Can't plant grass. Well, you probably can plant grass on the road. I don't particularly want to. This is learning civilization. Alright, grab a bunny. Bunny, 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 find the bunny trappy bunnies. Dude. There's a bunny! Ha! I got him. You see that? I got him. Dude. Dude. Oh, I got my grass. I have so much grass. And all of this is not going to grow one tiny bit because I have fertilized none of it. But I do have 21 pieces of cut grass, which is going to be kind of handy. See, look, I've already got a crop growing. I've already got a cabbage thing of some description. And Dagger Stump. How you doing, Dagger Stump? What's up? I suppose we should chop down another tree because we are running out of firewood. We got time. Check on the winterometer when we get back to see kind of, because winter, I believe, is going to be about 6 days. I think day 21 is when it appears and comes to stay. And it's going to be, before that happens, I do want to make some warm clothes, which is going to mean a beefalo shaving, and it's going to mean a little bit of beefalo hunting to try and get a beefalo horn for the beefalo hat. We will not shave the beefalo, though, until they are definitively finished their mating season, because I have discovered before, while they're mating, they'll go to sleep, and they'll just sleep normally. You can sneak right up to them. They won't mind one bit. But if you shave them while they're asleep and in heat, they will wake up, and they will be extremely angry. Because you did that at night when they're sleeping, you can't run away from your fire into the darkness. So you do laps around the fire, surrounded by angry chasing beefalo. It's extremely funny, but it's also kind of deadly, so we're not gonna do that. Okay. We got fire, we got light, delicious light. Let me get rid of this excess manure, gonna burn some pine cones, because Dagger Stump will bless us with many more when we continue its destruction and rebuilding. Chester really likes to hang out right by that fire. It's getting toasty. I'm shocked that he's not climbing this anymore. Got meatballs. Should probably eat my meat stew before I forget. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. See, crockpot food is the best. Look at that. Completely full up. We got corn full, we got bunny. That's right, I was gonna make it a burn rat. Think I could burn Dagger Stump? I think I should. No, Dagger Stump is sacred. I'm gonna have to burn Dagger Stump. Are you kidding? Are you crazy? I can't believe you suggest something like that. Jeez, guys. Jeez Louise. And no time back to fire, back to fire. Alright, thank you continue next time with the culmination of that drying rack, burning down some things, and maybe getting enough silk to make the beekeeper hat, because I think we're going to need silk for the beefalo hat anyways. If you've made it this far and you're still having fun, you're still enjoying, please remember to subscribe to my channel. There's a link down below in the description. Check out some of the other stuff that I do. It means a lot to me. And thank you so much for watching.